Alex has trained this week and is fine, but we didn't want to take the risk with him today.
Newcastle intensifying move for top Alexander Isak replacement target in new Liverpool twist. Isak, 25, has been heavily linked with a switch to Liverpool throughout the summer transfer window, having been the subject of a £110 million plus add-ons bid, which was rejected by the Northeast club earlier this month. There has yet to be a second bid from the Premier League champions, but their interest remains, and it's clear from Isak's perspective, his time at Newcastle is all but over based on a statement he released on social media on Tuesday. During the lengthy statement, Isak touched on promises that were made by the club that he feels have since been broken, and as a result, trust is lost and the relationship can't continue. Newcastle subsequently released a counter-statement during which they maintained that no commitment has ever been made by a club official, that Alex can leave Newcastle United this summer, and if Isak is to move on, first, the Magpies will need to find his replacement. Newcastle have been linked with Brentford's Wissa for some time, and saw a bid worth up to £40 million rejected by the Bees for the forward on Wednesday. However, the Congolese international remains keen on a move to St. James Park on Thursday. The I-Paper reported that, while Newcastle's interest in Wissa is ongoing, the Magpies have also intensified their pursuit of Wolves forward Jørgen Strand Larsen, although the Black Countryside are not thought to be willing sellers. According to the Express and Star, Wolves are asking for a package worth at least £60 million for the Norwegian, who scored 14 Premier League goals last season. The outlet also claims that if the 25-year-old were to leave, the Old Gold would potentially look to recruit 2 players to replace him this summer. If Strand Larsen, who is contracted to Wolves until 2029, moves to Newcastle, he will become the club's 6th signing of the summer transfer window. With right-winger Anthony Elanga, midfielders Jacob Ramsey, defender Malik Theo, left-winger Antonito Cordero, and goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale-Loan having also arrived at the Magpies during the window. Newcastle return to Premier League action against Liverpool on Monday, while Wolves take on Bournemouth on Saturday. Newcastle, identifying new transfer target Hope, claimed on Thursday that, while Newcastle were considering the option of signing only one striker this summer and still signing Isak, the preferred option would be to bring 2 new forwards to St. James Park. The same reporter now states that the Magpies have identified Gonçalo Ramos as a new centre-forward option. The Portugal striker came off the bench to equalize for PSG in Wednesday's UEFA Super Cup clash against Tottenham, which Luis Enrique's side won on penalties. However, he is not a regular starter at Parc des Princes, and it is claimed that the 24-year-old is now a live option for Newcastle after the club were previously told that a deal was unlikely. Should both Ramos and Wissa be signed, it would almost certainly lead to a swift departure for Isak if Liverpool can match Newcastle's asking price. The Magpies have thus far been unwilling to negotiate, but it has been reported that they would demand potentially in excess of £150 million to allow the 25-year-old, who has 3 years left on his contract, to depart the club.